Hi there, welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Welcome to 30 Minutes of My Day. Happy Saturday. If it's Saturday where you are. If it's not, well, happy welcome. I'm just putting in some last little detail-y kind of fun things into my book house from the tower window. So I have a few little things I want to do, and I came up with a rather cute idea. These books have really, really pretty end papers in them. There's a series of books. There's always, I think, like 10 volumes, and I just happen to have this one. But I have other versions, and for this end paper, this was the other side of it. Do you see how they fit together? The little hill, and off in the distance is a castle, and we have our signature from an autograph from Kim. And I just couldn't let this go. So I thought I might do one of my little piecemeal fussy cuts and do it justice. So I'm not sure how long this will take, but let's just do it. So I'm going to just take this up here, and let's give ourselves some room. Sorry, Kim, but we do not want your autograph. As sweet as it is. Now, here's my challenge. This is a pocket. So if I had left this as one piece, I could have fussy cut it, put the whole thing down. I can't do that. There's a little crinkle there. It's kind of broken. So I've got to decide where I'm going to trim, if I'm going to trim here or here. And seeing as this already has a little bit of damage, I'm going to take that side off. Pencil. Let's see. So that needs to come up to there. And then there's a little damage here on this corner, but I think that once I glue it down, it won't be so noticeable. Or else, maybe I should leave that there, and then I just lose. Yep, that's what we're doing. All right, so we'll deal with that wrinkle. We'll put up with it. Let me erase my pencil mark. There we go. And instead, we will take this side off. All right. Let's do it up here because I can't see down in that bottom part. Let me make sure I'm in camera. I am. All right. I'm tempted to come down a bit lower. I'm going to pause and see if I can lower it a bit. Okay. So we're going to take that off. Let me move these. And this. Give myself some room. So I just want to take that one little bit off. So that's flat. Oh, I guess I need to come over quite a bit. We have a miserable overcast day up here today. But I was able to get go get some groceries. And get some things done this morning. All right, so here's my challenge. As I said, I can't do the whole thing as is, but I can use pieces of it. So I think what I will do is I'm going to take the grass I'm going to take that bit of a fence and these children. So this is going to be a little tricky, but fun. And I'm just going to get around this little fence post, and then I might decide. I don't think I'm going to need these children. Never say never. I'm going to try and put my lamp on. It's overcast here today, so I hope that is all right. That is easier on my eyes, and I actually might switch my glasses out to my stronger prescription. Ah, yes, that's easier. Okay, so, where was I here? So this is going to be very not exciting. But I'm hoping that it gives you some ideas for things you could do. Now, there's tiny little, the artist has just drawn little blades of grass. You cannot fussy cut little blades of grass. It just, you can't. Maybe you can, I can't. So I'm doing just a little bumpy wiggle maneuver with my scissors. And then, as ever, a little bit of Distress ink is going to camouflage any flaws in that fussy cutting. Then we're going to go around this. I'm being careful because in the past I've been a little bit laissez-faire and just sort of, and then realized, oh wait, I could have done this and this and this. So I'm just not sure if I want that really cool bridge and then the winding road. I don't know yet. But I have to be realistic. There's a tiny little flag. There's a little mailbox there and a tiny little flag on it. I cannot keep that flag and keep my sanity at the same time. I can't do it. So we're just going to pretend that the flag is down. I love mailboxes like that. We don't have those where I live. I'm sure we've got them here in Canada, out in rural areas, but not where I live. There we go. All right, now get her pretty dress. Pretty soon I will be able to take that castle off, but not yet. There we go. Okay, I'll feel better when I can get that off. There we go. Castle's off. Whoa, I just heard a big boom. Wow, that was weird. Like it was outside. A big boom. Wow. Very strange. All right, so we're just going to keep approaching this. I wonder if I should pause. Because this isn't, it's a no-brainer, you know? Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to pause and finish this. And then we'll go ahead with what I'm going to do with it. Okay, so it has been fussy cut. I haven't inked it yet. But you can see here with the little, the little grass petals, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to ink it. Normally, if I was going to lay this down onto a blank sheet of paper, I would actually take the time and get my X-Acto blade and my glass sheet and cut like those little windows out there. But this is really, really busy. And I actually think it's better to leave the little windows in. I think it helps make that little fence more noticeable. So we're going to do that now. I'm going to have to be very, very careful when I fussy cut this. This paper is, it's not the most ideal quality. These books were published, I get the impression, probably every 2 or 3 years. They would just simply upgrade the cover a little bit and hit the pavement, knocking on doors again, you know, to let you know that your children need to have these Bookland books. I gotta tell you, as a little kid, I certainly would have enjoyed these. I'm going to go around the edge just a little bit. So that helps calm down how white that looked. And I'm going to use, I actually think I'm going to use my 3-in-1 instead of my art glitter glue, and I'll tell you why. It's kind of, as I said, it's old paper, a little bit crackly, and I want to be able to, if I need to slide it into place a little better, this glue will let me do it. Plus, this glue is acetone based as opposed to water based, and I think I'll get a smoother glue down with the 3-in-1. Hold on, I haven't used it yet today, so I got glue stuck on it. All right, let's do it. I signed it the other day when we were together, so I'm going to have to re-sign it. That's all right. 2 signatures, one viewable and one hidden. Everyone likes little secrets. So I'm just going around all these little fussy ins and outs, the feather on that child's cap. Not too worried if it squeezes out because there's such a heavy pattern on that damask. It looks like sort of a kind of a damask print, depending on how you prefer to pronounce it. There we go, that should do. All right, come on, let go. Thank you. Let me pull this over. And find that corner first. And run it along. See what I mean? It gives me a little bit of time to sort of push and pull, put it into place. And there's enough pattern there. If a little bit squeezes out, that's okay. Cute. Oh, my, we're glad. Look at that. That looks really cool. Okay, I'm very happy. Now this, I think I came up with an idea for this. So let's, you know what, I gotta redo it again. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of this cool, where the eye is sort of, sees these bands. And I think I am going to put the castle there. That way I'll get the bridge. And I will get a goodly amount of the, let's take this side off first, a goodly amount of the mountain and the castle. And it'll draw the eye up, and that will look pretty cool. All right. You're gone. So, if you go there, where did I put it? I knew I had this out. You know what? I want a clear ruler. I want to see what I'm... All right, if I... There we go. So if you go here, Catherine, don't move the book. And you go there. I think I can save a bit more. I think I can save a little bit more. See how it was worth my while to go around those children's heads? So if I go there and there, I can save that little girl's face. Yay, we saved her face! Now I got to be careful because I could just totally wrinkle this thing and then ruin it all. Whew. I'm glad I was light-handed with that pencil. All right, let's this. I hope the shadows are all right. I won't know until I upload it and then pre-watch it. All right, there we go. So there's that. Hopefully this castle is a little bit easier than those children were. I'll leave the camera going. Well, that's neat. Then we almost have a full saved end papers from this cute book. Get that off of there. It's going to be glued down onto such a busy pattern. I'm not being too overly fussy about my accuracy. It's not going to show that much. Your eye is just going to notice how pretty the castle is, more so than... Look at that little tiny area where she missed. No. This is going to look cool. I think Kim would approve. Boy, fussy cutting like this is when I really, really, really love these scissors. I can get into those little crevices. I have learned, if it doesn't want to let go, don't force it. You can tear the whole thing. There we go. Now, there's some really pretty, I think they're, oh no, that's a smoke trail. I thought it was a banner, like a long triangular shaped flag, but it's not. That's a smoke trail. We're going to lose the smoke trail. I cannot fussy cut the smoke trail. So bye-bye smoke. Yeah, I can see it. It's coming out of a little chimney on that little house or tower there. So it's going. There we go. Boy, I'm hoping you can't hear it. I have my heater going actually in my room here today. It's not that cold. In fact, it's been trying to rain. But I find for me, those days hurt more than really cold days. Damp days. It's dampness that will get my elbows and my wrists really aching. And that's one of these days. It's warm today. Warmer today. Not warm at all, but well, I mean, we've still got snow on the ground. But it's warm enough that anything trying to come out of the sky is coming down as rain. So that's called achy elbow weather. And that's okay. It's what it is. I guess maybe I should have paused. This isn't, it's not that exciting. You can always fast forward until you see my hands moving again. You have that option. Because I will be showing when I do glue it down. Tiny little roofs. Roofs? You know. I wonder how big this was when the artist drew it. I know the few times that I illustrated for children-y things. As I mentioned a while back, I did work for a little while for an educational publisher and drew photocopiable theme units for teachers. And I always did my work at about 1.5 times the size. That way the publisher could reduce it and it would tighten up my artwork. And I wonder if I guess they had that ability back then. I don't know. Or whether they had to work size as. Don't know. All right, let's see. There we go. Oh, I love it. Or do I want... See, if I put it there, we lose a lot of the bridge with the tab that I put on there. And it really was more up here in the picture. I like it up here. Now I've got the decision. There is one little, like an eye hole here under, there's a bridge joining these two towers. Do I want to take that out? Or do I want to leave it in? I think I'm going to leave it in. Again, because this is so busy. If it were handwriting back there, that's really cool. It really emphasizes that you've taken the time to snip out. I think this simplifies that you can enjoy the castle. There, I made my professional opinion decision, pardon me. All right, I'm just going to give the edges a little ink to camouflage any imperfections in my cutting. There. And I'm going to use 3-in-1 again to lay this down. I do see a little bit more of that pencil. Got to be careful because I don't want to erase my distress ink that I just distressed. Oh my, now the wind is picking up. What on earth is blowing into town here? All right, here we go. Glue. Again, pattern behind. I'm not going to worry if some of this glue squeezes out. Normally I'm really, really careful with 3-in-1 because it will dry shiny. It doesn't dry transparent. It's clear. You can see through it, but you can see it shine in there. Like little snail trails. But this is such a busy pattern. I'm not too overly concerned. Just want those little castles so that they don't get caught on anything. All right, let's put it on. See how I can push it into place? And if that had been art glitter glue, it would have been down. Okay, I'm really, really happy. Look how cute that looks. And the children are still looking up at the castle. It is in the right spot. I'm glad I didn't put it lower because they're looking up. Their gaze is going up. He's pointing up. Yep. Right decision. Okay, now I have to sign it again. Pen. Down here. And the year. There we go. That's better. Now you can see my little John Hancock. Oh, that looks really, really, really nice. I'm happy with that. All right, now I do have more things left to do in here. I have some leftover offcuts of those 3 pieces of the smaller scrapbook. Remember, I created the end papers by using small scrapbook paper, pad. But I have some leftovers here that I can make some tuck spots. I think I'll use these up because they're not really, can't use them for much else. So I'll be doing that with these today. I will be finishing, I know I said I was at yesterday, and then I turned off my camera, and it was the Sweetie Pie's birthday, and we ordered Chinese. He decided he wanted Chinese food, so we ordered Chinese, and so I never did get the two nanas done. So I'm going to, oh, there we go. Ah, too much fun. I wonder if I'll get tired of it. I know you guys will. Pardon me. All right, I'm going to get going. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Wherever you are, thanks for joining me, especially if you're still here after that exciting episode where I was just fussy cutting and gluing. That's what it's all about. Take care. We'll talk soon. Oh, wait, here. Let's close with our picture of our castle. Yay. Bye. We'll talk soon.